A typical stair rail height is between 34 and 38 inches, measured from the leading edge of the stair tread vertically to the top of the rail. Be sure to consult local building codes prior to installation. Rest your bottom universal rail on stairs and transfer the length and angle of the stairs onto the rail. This angle will be used throughout the entire installation. Use the square markings on the underside of the universal rail to determine whether there will be a baluster or a space in the center of the rail. With a piece of scrap baluster trimmed at the same angle, pre-drill baluster screw holes with a 3/16" drill bit at each square marking at the center of the universal rails. Set cutting blade at the proper angle, cut bottom universal rail to length. Transfer length and angle to top universal rail. Cut top universal rail to proper angle and length. Install foot blocks every 2 feet on center along the underside of the bottom universal rail. 2 foot blocks are required for every section up to 6 feet and 3 foot blocks for every section up to 8 feet. Trim foot blocks to the stair angle. Prepare foot blocks by boring a 1/2 inch hole 2 1/2 inches deep, then follow with a 3/16" hole through the entire block. To position the foot blocks, temporarily install the bottom universal rail. Position foot blocks so they fit snug between the bottom rail and the stairs, mark their location, and remove the bottom rail. Pre-drill the underside of the bottom rail for foot blocks using a 9/64" drill bit. Attach the foot blocks at the marked locations using number 10 by 2 inch screws. Now you need to cut the balusters. Measuring equally from each end, mark the length and angle for your baluster cuts. This angle is the same angle used for cutting the universal rails. Pre-drill balusters at the center with a 7/64" drill bit. Next, attach brackets to the universal rails using number 10 by 7/8" screws. With 2 1/2 inch composite screws, attach the balusters to the universal rails. Temporarily install railing with balusters between the post covers. Mark the height and angle for the post covers. Post covers should be flush with the top universal rail. Cut your post covers and posts to the desired length and angle. Place the post covers over the 4x4 inch posts. Install skirts by sliding them over the post covers. Next, center rail section onto the post and pre-drill 9/64" pilot holes into post through the holes in the brackets. Fasten the assembly to the post with number 10 by 2 inch screws. Screws are designed to go in at a slight angle. Finish off the railing system by installing the top rail. Cut the top rail to proper angle and length. Make sure all seams fall at the center of the post. Pre-drill top universal rail with a 3/16" drill bit every 2 feet. Pre-drill and secure the top rail to the 4x4 inch post using 2 number 8 by 2 1/2 inch screws. Position screws 3/4 inch from the end of the top rail. Pre-drill through existing holes in the universal rail onto the top rail with a 9/64" drill bit. Secure top rail to the universal rail with number 10 by 1 1/2 inch screws. Use optional encoding on exposed top rail ends.